Welcome to this short Pilates class focused all on the abs. This is going to be a very strong practice connecting you into your center. When you're ready, let's get started. Onto your back, bending your knees, interlacing your fingers and your hands can go behind your head. Elbows spreading nice and wide here. Deep breath in, long breath out. Your next exhale, rocking your pelvis towards your abdomen, and then return with your pelvis. And repeat that, rocking your pelvis to your abdomen, and return. So as you're doing these rocks, just noticing as your pelvis moves, the lower spine changes position on the mat. Now keeping your pelvis in that neutral position, taking a breath in to prepare here. And as you exhale, curling your head and chest up, keeping your pelvis right where it is and lowering right back down. So focus on the upper ab curl here and down. It's really easy to have your pelvis tuck under as you're coming up. Let's see if for right now we can separate that movement. Upper abs coming up and down. Adding on this next time. Exhale, curling up. Inhale, stay here. Exhale, curl a little bit more into yourself. Inhale, lower down. And repeat, coming up. Inhale, pause. Curling a little bit more. Lowering down. Allowing your head to stay heavy in your hands, even as you curl higher. So allow the abs really to do this work. Neck stays supported. One last time. Very nice, keeping your shoulders and head down. Take one leg straight up at the diagonal and then bend. Opposite knee to go straight. Alternating your sides here. Just really focus on staying nice and still. And the rest of your body as your legs are changing position here. Now keep one leg straight and lower it part way down, or it can just hover above the floor and lift it back to that diagonal. Staying connected to your center, the leg lowers part way down and then up. Keeping your leg lifted just for a pause. Replace the foot and switch sides. Strong, long leg, lowers part way down and up. Nothing else moves in your body. Just allowing that leg to move, staying connected to your center. Another time here. Replace the foot. Inhale. Exhale, curling your head and chest up again. Inhale, prepare. Your exhale, rotate to one thigh and coming back center. Rotate to opposite thigh and center. So staying high as you rotate side to side. Keeping equal weight along your feet and pelvis. Adding on, rotate, pull one knee in, foot goes down, switch sides, pull in. So maybe sensing more work in your center as your knee pulls in and you rotate. Now keep the legs going and stay center with your upper body. So you're staying center, the legs are just alternating sides here. Lowering your shoulders and head down, arms by your side, and continue with the legs moving. One of your legs will stay lifted this time. Opposite leg joins, deep breath in. Long breath out and sense the legs lifted, staying more connected to your center. Now one of your legs arcs away and switch and switch. So you're alternating sides. Maybe your toes tap all the way down, perhaps not. Breathing deeply here. Just one more time each side. Pausing, allow both your feet to come back down and go back into your pelvic rock that we began with. Pelvic rock and return, sensing how the abs can maybe help with this motion a little bit here. Your pelvis rocks, and now lifting it up off the mat just a little bit and then rolling back down. So it's this small, small rock and little lift. Now we're going to add on to this in just a moment. One last time like this. And bring both your legs back up to tabletop, curling up so you can check out your pelvis, and go back into that little rock and return. Little rock. And rather than the knees really swinging in towards you, let the pelvis do that rock. Maybe it's trying to come off the mat a little bit more, be a little bit lighter there. And then try it a few times with your shoulders and head down. So now really focused on lower abs. 2 more times. Beautiful work. Coming up onto your forearm now. Bending both knees, and rather than them swinging in front, let them be more in line with your shoulders. Your free hand can be on your pelvis here. Slouch down just one time slouch, and then have a big lift up, and your hips come up, and they just skim the mat and come right back up. So this is your option 1 here. You can keep it here, or straighten your top leg up. And notice how this is with one leg straight. Again, you can keep it here, or both legs go straight and find up. So same movement, just different leg position. May change the intensity for obliques here, and then just shoulder and arm support for sure, but primarily focus on that lifting from your underside here. 2 more times. 2. Pause up for a deep breath in. Long breath out. And then lowering down and switch sides. Very nice. Coming to second side, begin with both knees bent. Bring them more in line with your body. Slouch 1 time, that's what we don't want. Find that nice lift, and hips come up, and they just barely come down. Up and down. And you can stay with this, or straighten your top leg, up and down. Again, you can stay here, or extend through both, and find your up. Strong lift. Resist going down. So think slow on the way down. Staying up this next time. Take a deep breath in. Long breath out. And then slowly, slowly lowering down. Very nice. Now have a seat on your mat. Both knees will be bent. Your hands behind your thighs. And go back into those pelvic rocks. Rock the pelvis and return. So we want to start this movement with the pelvis rocking back, not just leaning back in the upper spine. Rock the pelvis back and keep rolling back, pausing once your arms are straight and rolling back up again. Now, as you continue, you can keep it right here, hands behind your thighs, or bring your hands forward in same movement, rolling back and up. And know this for you, is this just right? Do you want to try maybe going a little further down, rolling down just onto your lower back, and then rolling back up again? No matter how low you go, keeping your heels down. Now, of course, we're going to add a little variation and spicy. So roll down, partway pause. Slide your heels in towards you. Woo, slide them away a little bit, rolling up. And let's repeat that. So roll down. Slide them in a little bit. Slide them away, rolling up. You can always use your hands rolling down, slide them in a little bit, slide them away, rolling up. And now roll yourself all the way down, stretching your arms and legs long. Feel free to extend through your spine after all that work for your center. Take a deep breath in. Long breath out, reset, coming back to natural curves. Your arms arc up to the ceiling. Take your time rolling yourself up, bending your knees, having a seat on your mat. Taking a deep breath in for yourself, long breath out here, and hopefully feeling just so connected and powerful from your center. I hope that you have a beautiful day and can join me on the mat soon.